It's been 6 days since Cambridge students began their occupation in protest against fees and cuts. On a Wednesday afternoon, they decided to turn up the volume. These are the university offices, and the students hope that a 30-minute, 360-degree sound invasion might encourage the Vice-Chancellor to reply to his email. The imposed deadline of 2:30 p.m. Wednesday had been and gone, and the students had still not received a response to their demands from the Vice-Chancellor, Sir Leszek Borisevich. So, more force, more noise, but no less courtesy to those working as they walked past the library. The message, however, stayed the same. No ifs, no buts.
No education cuts! No ifs, no buts! No education cuts!
With a motley orchestra of drums, whistles, pots and pans, the students barraged the university offices from 3 directions, using only noise to express their discontent. For the security guards, it must have made a nice change from the 6-day vigil as they mirrored the protesters' 24-hour guard policy. For the students, it was a chance to vent their frustration on the university, who had taken them to court on Monday to obtain a possession order, but remained silent ever since, refusing to enter into negotiation. For the tourists, it was just another curiosity. Back in the occupied room, this little boy was covering his ears, but the protesters hope they were heard loud and clear.
So far, the only contact we've had with them has been in court, which, frankly, we find utterly condemnable, because obviously we've had widespread support from JCRs, MCRs, QSU, students across the university, as well as around 250 academics signing up to a letter of support. This is the management of the university showing their true colours, showing that they're not willing to negotiate and that they are actually just going to continue betraying their students by welcoming the rise in tuition fees. Students now and future students and the entire future of Cambridge University, which may well go private if these proposals go ahead. So I think what we've seen here is just how closed off and undemocratic and unaccountable the university management are, and now we're starting to think about what our next steps are going to be. We need to make sure that we're not put into a passive position by this university power structure, whereby the Vice-Chancellor and the management feel that they have the right to ignore us. So yeah, I think we need to now take an active role rather than passively waiting for them to get back to us, and we will be stepping up accordingly, but in accordance with our non-violent principles.
With only a couple of days to go before the end of term, the protesters need to come to some quick decisions. In the meantime, let's look back at some of the images from the last few days of what has been a truly memorable protest.
Right now, as we're clicking, that broomstick articulates and markets the deficient performance of your and my impulsive functionality rendered in scalar abundance by our valuation of sleep, whose pillow the motherfuckers retroactively stuff with the old burger's cheese.
You've just woken up. How does it feel?
Pretty good.
It may be nice and warm in there, but at the front gate it's -4, and protesters have been swapping in on guard duty all night.
It's really early in the morning. It's really cold, you know, but it's just sort of nice to be out there here and doing our bit. You know, everyone's sharing around the responsibilities of helping out and being on guard duty and stuff. So
some good news though. Breakfast seems to have arrived.
I think we've just been giving a lot of free sandwiches.
From where?
From someone in the market.
The sellers from the Cambridge market have been supplying food, and everyone is very grateful. What is it?
It's amazing. It's a vegetable samosa. We've got 4 boxes of vegetable and chicken samosas. Everyone's very happy, especially on the doors where we've been cold and hungry for a while now.
But that's not the most impressive part of the occupation's catering scheme. Every night, a group cooks supper for the whole occupation. That's right, between 100 and 200 people. And yes, it is all vegan. Tell me about your meal today.
Vegetable curry, rice, there was some pita bread, and I'm drinking some water.
What's been your favourite meal so far?
This was pretty good. I don't know if you agree. It was pretty good.
It was excellent.
I mean, like I say, it is the best meal I've had in Cambridge so far.
Afterwards, everyone helps to clean up, an operation carried out as everything here together.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning here. There's a guy over there who's snoring, but apart from that, everything's going pretty A-OK.
And if the snoring bothers you, you can always work.
So why are you still awake?
I'm trying to do an essay on the organisation of labour.
Very appropriate.
Yeah, from a Marxist perspective.
An early morning yoga session. At the occupation, people share their skills. If you can do yoga, you hold a class. If you can teach 17th century poetry, people will listen. And if you want to fight against cuts in higher education, there's plenty here will teach you how. Until that unknown time when the occupation will have to end.
Yeah, gonna try with a little help from my